Hello, we are back with the Race to 99, the much awaited event, and but many questions still ask us, कि यार ये Race to 99 क्या है? Why do we need it? What do we do in Race to 99? First of all, the purpose of this is to help you do better in your mocks, in your CDCs. Most students find that कि सब आता है, they know what the subject is, they can solve questions, but when it comes to the paper, either they are very slow or they are not able to solve under time pressure. So one of the purpose of Race to 99 is to ensure you are able to do well in your mocks. Specifically coming to the quant, what it does, it helps each and every kind of student. You might be someone who's very low in your attempts. It helps you identify which are the questions and what are the ways to solve these questions. Okay? Similarly, if you are someone who's very high on the percentile, even if you're scoring 99 percentile, the techniques or the ways of the problem solving approach that we'll share in the Race to 99, which most students call the jugaad solutions, are something which will help you move from a 99 to a 99.5 percentile. So the basic thing which you need to remember, आप जिस भी level पे हो quant में, you will be able to attempt 4 to 5 questions extra in the paper by applying the methods and the processes that we will discuss with you in the quant section of Race to 99. So I hope you have all registered. If not, please do so immediately and meet you on 2nd and 3rd August in the Race to 99.
So let us talk about the section that silently shatters the dreams for the CAD aspirants. And that section generally is VARC. Verbal ability, you think that quant is the one that disturbs you, or you're not able to do a set in DILR, and that is your heartbreak. But technically you don't know that it's VARC which is killing you, right? Like reading a passage twice and still thinking about, ye kya padha maine? What is this? Whether you're stuck at a 40 percentile or you are trying to hit an 85, wherever you are, or even if you are planning to get a 99 or 900 percentile, everyone hits a wall as far as VARC is concerned. So what exactly is happening with you is something that you need to find out, and that is why RT99 really exists. There is nothing like a one size fits all as far as VARC is concerned. Each masterclass designed for Race to 99 percentile, RT99, is designed to target real barriers that students face on a day-to-day basis in each section. In VARC, the barrier is often a mental one. It is not a real one, but it's a fear of reading, a pattern of, let's say, silly mistakes, or just not knowing where you are going with it. What we do in RT99 is we teach what no one else teaches. For example, how to pick the right RCs based on your strengths. How to beat option traps using reverse solving through the options. How to select questions and increase the accuracy in para-jumbles, para-completion, para-summary, and out-of-context questions. It is not about solving all 24 questions every time. It is about knowing which 15 questions or 12 questions that you need to solve and why and how. RT99 is about clarity. Whether it is about the Quant Section or DILR or VARC, it is built to help you cross that threshold, using that focused strategic effort. That is what you need to learn. What you need is the right kind of practice. So if you are stuck anywhere, you should take up RT99, the Race to 99 percentile. You should start here, start with RT99, and let's make VARC your turning point and your strength. It is a registration only event, so if you have not registered yet, do it right away. The seats are running out.
So the context behind DILR when it comes to RT99. अब उसको समझने के लिए first we need to understand the context behind RT99, and I'm sure you all are all aware of that by now. But one thing which stays with me always is, irrespective of who you are, irrespective of what your level of preparation is, can there be one specific session which will cater to every single student out there? You might be somebody who's currently at 40 percentile, you want to move from 40 to a 60. You might be somebody who's currently at a 70 percentile, you want to move from 70 to 90. Or you could be somebody who's already at a 95 and are looking to move to a 99, or 99 looking to move to a 99.9, and so on and so forth. So that one specific session that caters to everybody was the funda behind RT99, and obviously many more reasons. इसी को जब आप DILR के context में लेके आते हो, what are certain things that come to your mind? Well, point number one, we know that generally on an average, one set means you're knocking on the door of an 80 percentile, matlab very, very close to clearing the sectional cutoff for all colleges other than probably IIM Lucknow. Two sets, you're very, very close to knocking to a 99 percentile. Maybe not in CAT 2024 where you probably needed one or two additional questions, but more or less, generally you're there. अगर इस context को दिमाग में रखें, and considering that RT99 happens generally in August or say the latter half of September. So basically it's a 1.5 month, event which we cater to when we travel all over India, or the first part which happens online. Irrespective of who you are and what your level of preparation is, can we provide a fillip जिससे वो वन सेट, यहाँ अगर आप ऑलरेडी वन करते हो तो 1 से 1.5 जा पाओ, 1.5 करते हो 1.5 से 2 जा पाओ, 2 करते हो तो 2 से 2.5 जा पाओ. Some movement happens just basis this one session. So what are the pain points that you have? Pain point number 1, यार सेट तो आ गए, but priority order कैसे decide करूँ? Which set to pick up first? So easy for you to say that don't look at sets, look at questions. How do I identify कि इस particular set में ये questions करने चाहिए, ये नहीं करने चाहिए? Or it could be something as simple as, when do I leave my ego aside? When do I state ठीक है ये set मेरे से नहीं हो रहा, forget the time that has been invested in this and move to the next set? These could be 3-4 very core questions that generally come to your mind. अब उन core questions को answer कैसे करोगे? Well, उन core question के answers is what is going to be discussed in this session. So whether you are at a 99 percentile already and looking for a jump, you still need an answer to this. Or you're somebody who's hovering around the 20, 30, 40 percentile and unable to solve that one set also, you need an answer to this. And that is exactly what we're going to decode in DILR session of RT99. What more? Tips and tricks. How is it that sometimes even without looking at the entire set, just by reading it, a couple of questions can be answered? Free के 3 से 6 mark pocket में जा पाए. It always helps, right? We love to get things for free. So that's basically what we'll discuss in the DILR session. Hope to catch you there.